Good job. We got this. Looks really bad for Cardi B. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Looking for my mouse. Shouts out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's see what it's hitting for.
And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby, and I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
For the last few weeks, the black internet been noticing that Cardi B has been a little wobbly. She's been struggling walking down court steps, and she's just been having a hard time. And so people already have suspected that Cardi B is pregnant with her fourth child. But every time somebody was confronting her with it, this was her response.
We're 30 weeks pregnant. No, you stupid. I'm just out of breath because I got asthma, not because of that. Shut the up. Always a gonna be funny.
You out of breath because you carrying around them fake titties and BBL.
In this I fucking funny in this before you get blocked. Now put your ass on a pot. Stupid ass comment. Don't put that in me, Anyways.
Woo! Damn, Cardi. Why you gotta be out here cursing?
Oh my God.
Cardi B has been trying to keep this pregnancy a secret, although we seen that big ass stomach. But she went on Gayle King, and the episode aired September 17, 2025, revealed something important.
And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby, and I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Yay! You're pregnant by Stefon Diggs. Now this is it.
Her boyfriend. 30-something years old, ain't she? Grown woman. Getting pregnant by her boyfriend. Goodness gracious.
Interesting because allegedly when she was pregnant with Offset's child, this was Offset was saying that Stefon Diggs was doing this when she was pregnant with his baby.
Bitch a hoe.
Offset, stop the show. The last one might not be your baby either. Woo!
Hey.
But then Gayle King goes into further questioning.
Feeling about that, and that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this
Is that right?
work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man were very supportive of each other.
Now there she's saying that her and
Oh my goodness.
her man are supportive of
See how long
each
it lasts,
other.
y'all.
They care about each other.
Stop the cap.
And all of that jazz. And of course, people on the black internet have been weighing in on the subject.
Oh, what? She's pregnant. Like, y'all ain't got to take care of the baby. Y'all acting like the baby. She gonna drop the baby off at y'all house. Like, relax, calm down. Like, we don't be talking about y'all when y'all be on y'all 15 baby daddy.
Now, this person is saying it ain't none of our business. But that ain't every fan.
So she just confirmed what we all already knew, that she's pregnant. But not just pregnant. She's pregnant by her boyfriend while still being married. Child, I'm not blaming this on ghetto. That shit is third world country.
That shit
And what
is.
makes it even more third world country, that bitch just had a baby by her husband like 3 days ago.
This bitch said it's third world country. They ain't even ghetto. She ain't lying.
Don't even know the fucking baby's name at this point. She don't even know fucking name. That
Can't
baby
keep
don't
up with
know
him.
her.
Woo! Damn, she's saying that Cardi B is out here thotting it up. Stop the show. I mean, well, I don't want to say nothing because Cardi B be suing people. So But anyways, we're all entitled to our own opinion, right?
crazy.
And it is interesting that she just had a baby and she's getting out of marriage and then getting into a relationship with a man, Stefon Diggs, who just
Third
had
world
like
country.
1 or 2 other kids at the same time he was with Cardi B. But I'll come back to that much later. But again, there are more thoughts on this pregnancy.
First of all, I don't know. I think it's a little weird to say, I'm so happy that Cardi is finally happy after her messy divorce because now she has a boyfriend and a baby on the way. We don't really need men to validate that we're valuable after our relationships end with other men.
Yes, you
okay.
do.
There are other
Men do
great-
determine women's value. Because if no man wants you, you're valueless. You're not a breadwinner. You're not an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
things about us, and also having a baby is not inherently synonymous with happiness for women.
Now, this lady says something important, and I think this is really the crux of today's argument. You know, Cardi B being congratulated just because she had a baby with another man after she's been, married, and now she's able to attract somebody else. That's not necessarily a win, and that women can be valuable even without a man. Now, this is what I want to talk about because I thought this was a very, very important statement and it would have went over most people's heads. But I want to deal with that because, yeah, of course, women are valuable and men are valuable outside of their value to the opposite sex. I mean, we think about the development
Men are more
of
valuable.
the economy. We think about people in healthcare. We think about people who do so many things that we don't give people credit for. And yeah, people are just valuable to society, period, especially if they are helping developing the world. We also have people who are really self-inflated or let's say self-aggrandizing, and their value is overflated. And Cardi B has a lot of fans out there who believe since Cardi B can find Stefon Diggs, so can I.
Fuck no.
And see, this is what happens with
I
celebrities.
don't even know why Stefon Diggs is
Celebrities
fucking
are
with her.
living their lives. I mean, Cardi B is rich. She was married to Offset. She can have a baby with Stefon Diggs. And like I said, with brand deals and other investments, she's never going to have to worry about working again. The issue that Cardi B has doesn't necessarily affect her. It affects the people that love Cardi B. And there are many women, young and old, who want to dress, act, and talk like Cardi B. So much so they see Cardi B as themselves. I mean, I've seen some brothers not too long ago post Dominican Republic and certain parts of the world, and hey, you have ladies who are influenced by Cardi B all over the world. And what they believe is, and what they could believe is, because I have 3 kids by somebody else, I can go ahead and get a baby by somebody else, and that'll be okay because Cardi B can do it, and I feel that I'm Cardi B.
Damn.
And this is where being a role model sucks, because when we look at Cardi B every day on Instagram or in the music video, I mean, we don't really get to see how hard she works. We don't get to see the challenges she's going through. You listen to some of her Twitter spaces, you will hear it. But a lot of women out there who are celebrating this and thinking that this is a good thing, and we know that Offset is mad. Well, Offset may be mad, but he ain't the one that got to carry this baby. She do. And if Stefon Diggs leaves Cardi B, guess who's never coming back to be with Cardi?
Neither one of them. Neither one
Her
of them.
husband. That it's almost unforgivable for her to get pregnant by another man and expect her husband to come back. And knowing Stefon Diggs, or what I know about him, he's never going to marry her. Maybe she doesn't want to get married, but he won't be there long term. He will end up treating Cardi B like the other baby mothers. The one advantage that Cardi B has is that she's wealthy, but other ladies are not so wealthy. So if women make this particular mistake because you're angry at your baby daddy,
See,
or you're angry
Stefon
at
Diggs,
some man, or you can prove your worth.
Stefon Diggs doesn't have to buy Cardi B Birkin bags. He doesn't have to buy. He doesn't have. Cardi B can do for self. You know what I'm saying? These other groupies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I could see what, in that sense, why he would choose with a Cardi B. But man, he must like him like that, man. I wouldn't touch Cardi B with a 10-foot pole.
Then guess what? Not only do you hurt yourself, you actually hurt those kids. That's the thing. Instead of looking at what happened to you in the past with your choice selection in men, which is what Cardi B should have did. Stop the show. Actually, Cardi B had no choice. The way she presents herself, the only kind of man she can get is a guy like Offset or Stefon Diggs, okay? And many women just don't want to admit that, but nobody who's of high quality would deal with Cardi B the way that she is. That's the number one important thing. And then number two, this guy is not going to be there long term. And so what Cardi B is not going to show you is when he's not there, and maybe how hard it is to manage those kids and how hard it is to manage the situation when you have.
Oh, it's extremely hard. I know it is. Having that baby is not going to be easy. Like she said, oh, I'm working hard. I'm excited. And are you?
One baby daddy and another baby daddy, and how hard it is to explain to your 3 kids that there's a new baby father, and the criticism and then the ridicule. And for some women that go this,
they ain't explaining all that shit. Figure it out, little nigga.
wow, they're not gonna have the finances to support such a decision. But again, people don't think these situations out. And when you get happy for Cardi B and you believe that she's living her life, and then you go ahead and do the same thing, then you suffer. And it happens especially with a lot of ladies in the black and some of the brown communities. You know, they're laughing at Offset right now. I know Offset is sick. I know Offset is mad. I mean, the reality is he might be mad, but I mean, in 5 years, do you think Offset will be mad? No. If Offset can just remain some level of relevancy, he won't be thinking about Cardi B in 5 or 10 years. He definitely will be thinking about her in 15 years, okay? If you really, really want to be honest, he probably will be thinking about somebody else. Whether that's time or his options will develop. But Cardi B will still be stuck with that kid. And as you get older, as a lady, and then you have 4 kids, and you want somebody to really marry you and be with you seriously, it may be difficult. And we also got to understand that Cardi B was able to get a NFL player because she is Cardi B. What if you're not Cardi B? What if you're Dusty?
You're cooked, ho.
What if you're broke down bad working at Walmart in a small city and you have 3 kids?
I mean, Walmart
and you want to get with a guy and you want to show the world that you're still valuable and dudes like you. Do you think that you're most likely going to get a dude that makes a lot of money, or, you know, he's just going to be there for you? Well, the reality that Cardi B can get a Stefon Diggs is because of all the work that she's put in, even though Stefon Diggs is not the ideal mate, and she knows that, but she's also not the ideal mate either. So you are who you hang around, or you are what you can get. And this is another thing that a lot of women that I see who supporting Cardi B and believing like, oh, if she can do it, I can. Well, you're not going to get the same kind of guy that she can get. You're going to get the kind of guy that you can get. There's the same thing with Ciara and Russell Wilson. You can all call Russell Wilson a simp for getting with Ciara. But the reality is that Ciara had put in so much work in her life, and she had sold all these millions of albums. Even though she was a single mother, she's still Ciara. She's exceptionally beautiful. She sold millions of records. She understood a rich lifestyle. She understood how to be with a wealthy man. So getting with Russell Wilson, that wasn't a hard thing because, I mean, she had a lot of upside for him. Most ladies will not be able to even get in the same room as Russell Wilson, let alone date him. And this doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. And this doesn't mean that you're not valuable. It just means that you just may not have the opportunity. And so when you don't have the opportunity and you're stuck in a situation that's down bad, what this typically screams for most women is abject poverty. And it happens every day in Black America. Then you see women start breaking down. You start seeing women crashing out because, yeah, you have like 4 kids by like 3 or 2 different dudes. And you can't take care of those kids. And you got influenced by somebody who don't really know you, don't really care about your life, or really don't care about your
goodness. It's not hard. It's not hard. I mean, I say that, but you know, as a woman, it's got to be easier to find a good nigga than it is for a man to find a good woman, bro. Cause at the end of the day, y'all pick who y'all lay with. The man pick who he gets to lay with, type shit. Unless you just a chop toe. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just a chop toe. You know, but it'd be self-inflicted, man.
outcome. And so I really feel that as much as people are happy about Cardi B and her pregnancy, I'm just concerned that so many women will take inspiration from her being able to get away from the low down bad Offset to getting the man of her dreams, Mr. Pookie-nificent, Stefon Diggs, and then get another kid by a guy who don't even have to marry you because you're having unprotected sex within a year from the guy you're married to. Actually, you're still
within a year. We taking that thing off within a week. A month. The fuck you talk? Come
married.
on, man. Ain't nobody fucking with no condom for a whole year.
So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi.
That shit is Let's be real, y'all. That shit is off in the first week, month. By the 3rd time y'all do something, that shit is off, my nigga. The 4th time, it's off.
Jackson.
Cause at this point, I'm not finna keep indulging in this with you. If I gotta keep it, I mean, I don't like you, or you know what I'm saying, like.
Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Usually for all that you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.
I've recently come to learn that a lot of founders.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think, though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap that dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TY Peter 9.